Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome back to Draft to Glory. This is episode 2 and in the first episode we drafted this team and played one match in Division 10. So in this episode we are looking to play a couple more games, see if we can pick up some more points and maybe win the division. And you might be wondering, why is this post commentary and not a live commentary? And the reason for that is I forgot to hit the record button when recording the audio for this video, so yeah. Couldn't really do the live commentary because I had no audio basically. So instead, this is a one-off episode with post commentary, and in the next episode and the upcoming episodes it will be back to live commentating. Don't worry about that. But yeah, we're into Division 10. We're into our second game in the division, and it ended up being a game where it was 1-1. I was pushing on, trying to get back into the lead, and I would find De Bruyne here in the 52nd minute, spin inside, get in for the shot and blast it into the top corner. I love that 5-star weak foot on De Bruyne. It's pretty good. Pretty much shoot with any foot, and I was trying to get one more goal just to have that 2-goal lead, and I really needed that because terrible defending from me in the 77th minute. I'm playing 3 at the back. It's just not a good combination. I do not feel confident with my defending, and yeah, he would get a goal, but a substituted Balotelli would pick me up a penalty, but Hulk would miss a terrible penalty that was, and instead it was in the 90th minute. We got on the ball with Balotelli, and I was thinking, I cannot draw in Division 10. I need to get a win, and I would get it in the 90th minute with Balotelli. And as you can see on the stats, I think it was fair enough we got a win from that game, and that means we're sitting on 6 points from 2 games in the lowest division of Ultimate Team. And yeah, we just jumped straight into the next game. And we came up against a squad with somewhat lower chemistry than the other one, but he still had a pretty deadly attack in that squad. And it was Hulk yet again to hit the crossbar with a chip like he did in the first game. That is sort of something I always feel that, like, it's something that always happens when you try out the chip. You just gotta hit that crossbar, but nonetheless, it was Hulk to get a goal here on his weak foot, first hitting the post, getting the rebound, bringing us into the lead, and then we got a cheeky little overhead flick to sort of an attempt for a bicycle kick, but couldn't put it into the back of the net. And Rondon is sort of a player I don't really know about. He's fast, he's strong, he's big, but he's also sort of clumsy. And what I actually did in most of my games was to substitute him at halftime and bring Balotelli on, because I felt Balotelli was somewhat better to play with. But getting on to the game here, I gave up a penalty. I thought that was a free kick, but it was literally just inside the box. My opponent would get a penalty and get back into the game to make it 2-1. And to make it even worse, he would just sprint through my 3 at the back. The AI defender just stood still, and I didn't cover it up very well with the defender I was controlling. So yet again, I was struggling to, trying to win a game, but it was Balotelli to give me the 3-2 goal yet again, just like the last game, and win me the game in the end. So yeah, I had 2 games. It was not the most convincing victories, to be fair. 3-2 with late goals for me. So what I decided to do for my final game of this episode was actually to start Balotelli above Rondon, because I felt Balotelli had a big impact when I played him. So I decided, you know what, he's starting, despite him playing a lower chemistry, we'll give him a go, and that paid off right away. Balotelli in the 14th minute to bring us up 1-0. And in the 38th minute, we actually tried out another corner shot like we scored in the last episode with Balotelli. Didn't really work out, but we picked the ball up here, Balotelli on it, and he scores yet another goal to make it 2-0. And this was a game where I had a bit more control compared to the other games, and we tried to get the hat-trick there, couldn't get it unfortunately, and instead it was Hulk with a chip and yet again hitting that freaking crossbar. Just couldn't put it into the back of the net, and to make things even worse, 87th minute, he's able to get a goal back, and I thought, oh no, am I going to drop this and I'm going to mess it up? But right from the kickoff, it was Balotelli to get onto the ball and just go on a nice little simple skill run and get his hat-trick, make it 3-1, and erase any doubt of us getting the win. We get it 3-1, and that also means that we actually get the title of Division 10. And the rule stated that if we do get the title, we get to open up 5 packs and put the players onto the bench, or onto the reserves bench, such that we can use them throughout different divisions, basically, when we draft new teams. And I've seen you guys with a lot of ideas for rules. For example, up the price for example, when we search for a captain, whenever we do a draft, it should go up in price. for each division we reach, but I still think we still get pretty alright players. I've actually been recording a lot of episodes for this because I am leaving next week on Monday. I'm leaving 1.5 weeks for Canada, Vancouver, to play some FIFA 16, record some stuff for you guys for the new game, and maybe also stream it. So I've been trying to record a lot of stuff, and I recorded a lot of episodes for this, so I don't think any of the new rules, there will not be added in any new rules, even though I've seen you guys with a lot of cool ideas, and maybe that's something we maybe can do for FIFA 16. But just because I needed to record a lot of stuff for while I'm gone, I just went with the rules I started out the series with. But getting onto the bench here, as you can see, we started putting players in on the reserve spots, which we got in our packs, and basically those players can be used at any time, but once we replace a player on the reserves bench, we cannot use them again. So basically here I replace Bretius, I probably pronounced that wrong, and we'll not be able to use him again. It's only the 5 players we have on the reserve spots that we can use, and once we remove them, we cannot use them in our drafted teams anymore. So it's only those 5 players, but we can try and improve the players on that bench as we go through the divisions and as we get to open up more and more packs. But that is pretty much all for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed, despite it being post-commentary, and the next episode will probably be out tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, something like that. And apart from that, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and that is all. I'll talk to you later.